Wait a minute. Hold on right there. She forgot what she was doing, so we're gonna have to hold on. Alright, you ready? Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Jason. This is our Creation Homestead. And we're still in the kitchen. We're doing some Christmas candies. Alright, Angela Kay has got a lovely pecan toffee candy for you today. Alright, so turn this over to her and she's going to tell you how to do it.
To start, you need to have everything ready because this is very time sensitive. You've got to move really quickly once it comes to the right temperature. So what you need to do, you need to have everything ready. You need to have a cookie sheet. This isn't a big half sheet pan or anything like that. This is just a regular cookie sheet. Some people may call it a jelly roll pan. And I've lined it with foil. It has to be foil. That's what's going to work best. It's going to stick less to that. And you want to cover it, rub the foil down with a good layer of butter. If you can look through this, you can see that there's butter on there. And then I have spread 1 cup of chopped pecans on top of that. Just scatter them around randomly. Then you want to have another ½ cup of chopped pecans. These go on top. Then here we have 1 1/4 cups of milk chocolate chips. You can use milk chocolate or semi-sweet. Milk chocolate goes really well with the toffee and the pecans though. And if you don't have milk chocolate chips and you have some Hershey bars, you can also chop those up and use those. And you will also need a candy thermometer. Any thermometer will work, but I am using a candy thermometer. This is the candy thermometer that I use. I will leave a link in the description below for it. It's very accurate, really good, and it also, because of the way this is, it holds the temperature gauge up off of the bottom of the pot, which is very needed. And this is a heavy bottom stainless steel pot. You really need something heavy bottom because it's going to run the risk of scorching if you have a very lightweight pot. And we have 2 sticks of unsalted butter. You have to use the real thing with this. You cannot use margarine. You cannot use that cheapo stuff, that cheapo margarine. You have to use real unsalted butter with this. And we have 1 cup of sugar. And to this we are adding 1/3 cup of water. Now we are going to turn this on medium-high heat. We are going to start this cooking. You have to, at this point, you have to melt the butter and melt the sugar and bring it up to a boil. And once we get there, I'll show you what it looks like. As you can see, it's come to a very good boil.
Very quickly.
Very quickly. That's part of the glory of having a heavy bottom pot.
Yeah.
If you don't have a heavy bottom pot, you will want to turn that heat down from medium high. Now, you want to put your candy thermometer on right now. Make sure it's not touching the bottom of the pot, because you will not get an accurate reading if it is touching the bottom of the pot. You want to keep stirring constantly until this reaches hard crack stage. Hard crack stage is 310 degrees Fahrenheit, or the Celsius equivalent thereof. Do not let this bubble up on you. You will be burnt severely if you let this bubble up on you. Do not let this bubble up on you. But constantly keep it moving. Constantly keep scraping the sides down. This should take about 10 to 12 minutes. But as quick as this is going, it probably isn't going to take that long.
This one's not going to take that long.
We are at around 210, between 210 and 220. Okay, we're at 310. So now you want to pour it over your pecans. It doesn't matter if they move around. It doesn't matter. You want to spread it around just a little bit while it's still movable, because it won't be movable for long. Now, you have to work quick. Now you want to spread your chocolate chips all over the top.
You have to work quick because it's going to harden up on you.
Yes.
Hard crack means it's going to get hard and cracking really fast.
Yes. And you want this to turn out perfect. Not too hard, not too weird. So you want to drop all your chocolate chips on. It's okay if it has chunks of chocolate here and there. That's actually what you want with pecan toffee. Now you're going to leave this sit for about 10 minutes until the chocolate just starts to melt, and then I'll show you what we do next. Your chips are all oozy now. It's not even been 10 minutes, but you can see where your chips are melted, and all you need to do is just poke one and you'll see that it's melted and runny. At this point, you can leave them like this and have chunks of chocolate, or you can take a knife and spread it. I'm going to leave chunks of chocolate. Now you want to take your other half cup of pecans, and you can use anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 at this point. It depends on how much you like pecans.
Yep.
So it depends on how many you want.
Because you already got pecans on the bottom.
Yes.
So
I'm just throwing a few around here and there, basically to stick to the chocolate. And now you want to chill this for about 30 minutes so that it sets up, and then I'll show you what it looks like. It's all set up now, all chilled and all set up. Now we're going to lift the foil off. And if I did it right, it should raise up off the foil. I should be able to peel the foil off. And it should be able to do that.
That's exactly what it should do.
It should be able to break into pieces. And that's what you're doing. You're just breaking it into chunks.
Okay. How are you going to store that?
You want to store it in an airtight container. It has to be airtight. Air is not the friend of toffee.
Air is the enemy.
Especially moisture.
Yep. All right, I'm going to taste it then. Give me a hunk of that.
Pick up a hunk.
This one looks good. All right. All right, so my Angela's going to finish breaking that up. I'm going to do some breaking on my own, but with my mouth. All right. Crunchy, delicious, outstanding. It's got a perfect toffee texture. It's not going to stick in your teeth without melting out. Absolutely perfectly cooked. Perfectly done toffee. So hey, thank you guys for watching. My name is Jason. It's Angela K, our Christian Homestead. Love you guys. God bless you and goodbye.